We got this game, man. We got this. Just take it over, Eric. It's all you, my man.
Well, he knows how to give a pregame talk, there's no doubt. I think that's how. This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. Hornets coming to town hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. They are still putting the pieces together right now with just one win in their first 5 games so far.
You know, I think for the Hornets, they've been as flat as they can be this season. It might be time not just for some lineup changes, but a major overhaul.
Yeah, you might be right, Clark, because you can see that there's no spark to this club. Nothing seems to be clicking. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some big changes.
And the starting lineup for the Hornets brought to you by State Farm. The Machine, he's in at small forward. Ryan Anderson is at the 4.
Hello YouTube, this is the Sim Basketball Operator bringing you an NBA 2K13 My Career Commentary. As you see, we're going against the Spurs with Andre Iguodala as he throws that down with force after I got swatted by Tim Duncan. So this is a very different looking Spurs team, mainly because Iguodala is starting and wearing number 42, which moves Kawhi Leonard to the bench. As you can see, I'm working on the Spurs, got DeJuan Blair on me, that's a mismatch. And I'm hitting with a spin jumper, it's a move that I'm starting to go to a little bit. And now I'm getting the rebound, outlet to Gordon. And then he's going to find me on the wing, and I get blocked by Iguodala. The Spurs basically put 2 lockdown defenders on me. It was either Iguodala or Kawhi Leonard, but I swat Tony Parker's leaning layup. All that hustle and getting back on defense. Now here I'm working on Iguodala, getting him to jump and getting that layup. So this game's a huge test for me. I didn't guard Iguodala that much. He had a monster game, but that's mainly because he was just dunking the ball. And the Spurs ball movement worked to perfection as he catches that alley-oop. I still have not figured out how to disrupt those. But I was going against 2 lockdown defenders. It wasn't any fun at all. They made me work for every opportunity. As you can see, getting the pass, I get swarmed. I'm kicking it over to Willis Weaver, our rookie, our 2nd round pick. A guy that I really like a lot. And I think he's better than our number 1 overall pick. As you see, I get the steal, and he's going to finish with a one-hand dunk. He's kind of like Hakeem Warwick in a way. He's serviceable, maybe become a good backup power forward in the future. And to close out the first quarter, I'm finding Marshawn Brooks on the fast break to put our lead at 18. And then I'm contesting Ginobili on the half-court heave. So Iguodala, his athleticism was a problem. Kawhi Leonard, his length was a problem. And the Spurs have 2 closers, so this 18-point lead can evaporate very quickly. And here, dumb pass. Their rookie point guard was right there. Should have seen that. And he's threading the needle to Brandon Wright, who posterizes Ian Mahinmi. So he gets the goaltending and one. But he's going to miss the free throw. I'm going to bring it up. Point forward time, going behind the back. Crossover. Splitting the double team. And finishing over Tony Parker. Actually, that was Barbosa. So now I'm stepping back. I'm drawing another double team and kicking over to Davis. I'm filling the stat sheet pretty nicely. 19 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And I'm getting the pass from Bledsoe, possession later. And oh! Kawhi Leonard hits the floor. And then I hit him with another spin jumper. So let's take a look at that. Muscling my way in. Baskets were tough to come by. Kawhi is a great defender. I used that hesitation to drop him. And then shooting over the undersized DeJuan Blair. So Marshawn Brooks is in the corner. This is where the wheels kind of start to fall off. But Davis finds me. And I put our lead at 20 with that 3-pointer. So Brandon Wright's at the free throw line. He's going to make that one. I'm going to get sent to the bench. We only have a 14-point lead. My teammates managed to hold on to it. This is 1 minute 19 seconds left in the second quarter. I was able to regain a lot of my stamina. And so here we go. Bledsoe with the ball. Passing it to Parker. I'm going to get double teamed and then I get stripped. Another turnover. I think that's like 3 turnovers in just the second quarter. And Iguodala, of course, is going to make us pay on the other end. and I don't want to see that replay. So here we go, I'm getting swarmed again. Aminu's going to airball this. That's just disgusting. Why are you trying pull-up jumpers? Aminu's really frustrated with our team. He wants to leave. And I get another block on Tony Parker. So that's really nice to see. And I'm getting the ball, crossing over on Duncan, finding Davis, but he doesn't want to shoot it. Sometimes my teammates, I just don't understand them. They just pass up open looks. This play was for Gordon, but I'm saying, you know, I have the mismatch on Tony Parker. I'm just going to hop into the post, do little spins and whatnot, and I get the layup. So I'm up to 26 points. 1.5, and I almost steal this, but Tony Parker gets it, and he nearly makes the half-court shot. So now after 2, our lead hasn't grown. It actually has shrunk to 11 points. And the Spurs, you know, they're going to find a way to work themselves back into this game. It is what they do. It's what they do in real life. So here we go. Start of the third quarter. I got the ball. They're bringing the double team early and often. And I somehow get through that and throw it down with 2 hands. We're the Sprite dunk intensity meter. It's only a 57. By now, if you've been watching my career, you know I don't throw it down. So here's an interesting turn of events. Parker threw the ball away, but the ball eventually finds Iguodala, who's having a monster game. I only had to guard him 50% of the time, and I kind of catch him off guard, but then I just lose the ball. But then we pick it up. Gordon's going to miss that, and so here come the Spurs again. That was an easy layup, just blown by because I just got stripped. Here's Parker working, pulling up. I can't box out Ginobili with the scrapper signature skill and all. And they're going to get an extra 2. So now the lead is down to 4. It's just the mistakes I've been making. It's nothing against my teammates. They played a great game. I'm finding Bledsoe, and he's going to pull up for the easy mid-range jumper. Here's his Ron Blair. We were playing some decent defense, but I'm really frustrated. I know I've cost my team the game despite my very impressive stat line, and I'm blowing by everyone for the dunk. But it's going to be a long replay, so I'm going to fast forward all of that. Go by Iguodala, jump off 2 feet, throw it down, just getting the points where I can get them. I got to find a more efficient way of scoring when my stamina starts to go down. I got to be able to change it up a bit, and another Iguodala alley-oop. I don't want to see a replay. So as you can see, looking at our stats, we were 3rd in the league in turnovers. That's because I do most of the ball handling. We shot decently from the free throw line, but that's about it. We were easily the worst defensive team, at least from what I saw in the games we played. As you can see, the Spurs, even though we've already scored 76 points, the Spurs are already at 72. Coach pulls me. I get put in later, and we have a 12-point lead, so that's pretty good. My teammates are doing well while I am gone. They haven't scored yet, the Spurs, I mean. But here comes their point guard. He's going to try a pass, but Davis is there. His awareness has improved very much since our rookie season. And they're bringing the double team, and I just get the ball stripped. My turnovers are just costing us. That's my 4th turnover. They're finding Slater, and he's getting that jumper. And then I'm getting stripped again by Ginobili. So that's 5 turnovers now, and it's only the 3rd quarter. This is unexcusable. And Duncan somehow brings the ball up and scores. I didn't somehow miss that offensive rebound. Here's to Parker. Good look at the 3, but it's not going to go. So our lead is the same, 11 points. Even though I had a pretty bad 3rd quarter. I didn't fill up the stat sheet as much, and I picked up 2 more turnovers. But luckily, my teammates had picked up the slack. And there's Greg Popovich doing that, his patented stare of disapproval. And as you can see, I'm entering the game. Got my rest. 9 minutes left. And we're still up by 11, so that's good to see. Hopefully this can continue throughout the rest of the season. And I don't know how I didn't lose that ball, but I lose it anyway. Iguodala picks it up. Another turnover right off the bench again. And then DeJuan Blair is going to pull that and hit it. So the lead is down to single digits once again. I'm calling for the ball. Iguodala nearly pushes me out of bounds. I don't know how that's not over and back. Iguodala's doing that lockdown defense on me. But eventually, with the help of Anthony Davis, I feed him for the dunk coming off his screen, and he's getting the and one. As you can see, I'm approaching a triple-double, 37, 9, and 8 to go with 4 blocks. But again, the turnovers are not seen. I nearly turned it over there, even though I got credit for ankle breaker. Now I'm going to put Manu Ginobili in his place, posting up, showing him that he's too small to handle me. I'm one of the best finishers in the NBA. My field goal percentage is leading the league. But I'm leaving Iguodala wide open. And then he's just going to cut around backdoor for another lob. I need to get Iguodala on a team that I control or something. Or maybe even on this Hornets team. He is just a straight up beast. I remember from a Hornets association I was watching on YouTube. As you can see, I get bounced out of bounds by Iguodala right there. But Hornets association I saw had Iguodala and Gordon on the same team. That's not a bad idea. The only problem is that puts me on the bench unless we move Gordon to the 1. And there's a whole bunch of logistics I don't really want to get into. And we can't get a rebound. 3 consecutive rebounds. And of course, whenever you crash the boards, there is Iguodala hitting the 3. And so now I have to go to the post against Iguodala. Not something I really want to do, but I am finishing. I have finisher signature skill, even though it didn't go off there. And right here, just another turnover. This is insane. That's 9 turnovers. I have now more turnovers than assists. But I'm going to run out the clock here. We hold on for the win, 115 to 107. The Spurs, you know, they're revamped. I'm surprised we didn't get killed by them. But credit to my teammates. They played great. I not so well. I contributed a lot, but I contributed a lot to the mistakes. And that's just something I have to work on. It does appear that I have one player in the game, but that's because I was used so much. I called for the ball. I kind of feel bad about that. I want to get my teammates more involved. I pride myself in getting my teammates involved and letting them create. But yes, I am credited with the player of the game. 2K liked my performance. My teammate grade suffered due to leaving guys open and also turning over the ball the insanely amount of times that I have. Iguodala, 31 points on 14 of 17 shooting. I did pressure the 3 misses, and I'm pretty sure he didn't score all 31 points on me, but that's still inexcusable. He was 100% from deep. Ginobili, 24 points, solid stat line. Parker, 14 and 10. DeJuan Blair had 12 and 9. Brandon Wright, a player I like. I think he can be a solid, at least backup center. He moved to the Spurs and he scored 8 points, so it's solid. But Anthony Davis showed that he's a pretty good defender now, holding the big fundamentals of 3 of 14 shooting. That is what I like to see. Over on our side, I have 47 points, just a tad over 50% from the field, 2 for 5 from deep. I took a lot of threes, more than usual. 10 rebounds, 8 assists to go along with 2 steals and 4 blocks. Davis had 25 points, 14 rebounds, 4 steals, and a block. Eric Gordon only took 11 shots. I would like to see that go up, but that's mainly because I was ball hogging. Eric Bledsoe was our only other guy in double figures. Pretty efficient, 5 of 7. Even Vasquez was efficient. That's how you know everything was going our way. Brooks, Weaver, Anderson played a lot, didn't get a lot of shots. So it is the same story again. I have to work on my defense, stop helping too much, make sure I box out rather than just go for the rebound for the stats, and control the turnovers, whether it's just over dribbling, getting my pocket picked, or just making a bad decision when the play is just initiating. And also got to work on not calling for the ball so much. So yeah, this is a Sim Basketball Operator. More of every kind of video I put up. My career association, online association is on the way. If you want to play me in online association, hit me up on Xbox or in the YouTube inbox. And I'll see you guys all next time.
You had 10 rebounds tonight. Obviously, you were a key part of the effort on the glass with that contribution. Any comments on that?
Yeah, we know if we want to control a game, it starts on the boards. I pulled down a good amount, but all 5 of us were boxing out and doing what we needed to do. We know we're a tough team to play when we make teams go one shot and out each time they come down the court. So mission accomplished, baby.